because God forbid if the alligator spins on you while you're in the water, bringing it to shallow water, you would get your stick and you would utilize it as a spacing tool. Put it between yourself and the alligator. You would let the alligator bite the stick, so then you can go to safety. Now I'm going to give you guys the heads up. Each and every one of you, you are in the splash zone, which means there are the chances of you getting wet because of the alligator splashing around is very much there. The water is cold, so keep that in mind. But on the bright note, the water is freshly clean. So I promise alligator to use all the muscles in its body so it can tire itself out. So when you're working them in the water, you want them to swim in the water. When you're working them on land, you want them to launch at you. You want them to walk around. You want them to form tight circles. And of course, you want them to jaw pop as well. Now this alligator right here, she is a female. She is reaching a good 6 feet, weighing at 200 pounds. Her name is Ricky Bobby. Now when you were hunting alligators out in the Everglades, you got to keep in mind when you bring the alligators on land, the land space is called a little island because that's how small it is. And all around you is water. You had to be close enough to your alligator that your alligator was not going to go back into the water, but you still needed to be a good distance that the alligator wasn't going to launch and bite you as well. And that is what we call the kiss of death, everyone. Round of applause for Jade. You get that snout, you put it beneath your chest plate, under your chin, apply pressure just like that. Because you come alone and you come prepared, you take out that piece of rope, you tie the mouth about 6 times. And you have your alligator. Beautifully done. Round of applause, everyone. Now that the alligator's mouth is semi-secured, this is where the interesting and the wrestling aspect starts to come in. Now, from this point, this is where tribal members would go ahead and you would flip alligators over onto their back. Now, when you flip alligators on their back, what happens is they go into a mild coma, which means that bought you more comfortable time to finish out the job accurately. So from the point of the alligator being into a coma, you then go ahead and you tie the mouth one more time, you tie the arms, you tie the legs. Once everything is tied up, you pick up the alligator alive, you put them on the bottom of a canoe, you sit on top of them, and then when you get home, that is where you were to euthanize the alligator.